Okay. Now, does the VA do any jumbo loans at all?
So there's a new change starting the first of the year. And it used to be that a down payment of 25% of the difference between the conforming loan limit and your sales price was required by the veteran as a down payment if they were going over that conforming loan limit. So for this year, I'll give you an example. So for this year, the conforming loan limit is $484,350. So if the veteran wanted to purchase a home at $584,350, that's a $100,000 difference. 25% down would be $25,000. That rule is going away as of the first of the year. VA loans, we're doing them to $2 million with no down payment.
Oh, nice.
Right. And no monthly mortgage insurance.
That's very nice.
Yeah, and no monthly mortgage insurance.
Wow.
Right. So people that have been previously jumbo buyers, that would be over the conforming loan limit, it's more difficult to qualify for a jumbo loan than it is for a conforming loan. The biggest difference is that with a conforming loan under $484,350, your reserves, they require that you have a couple months bank statement, a couple months house payments in the bank. Those reserves can be held in your 401k or another retirement account.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
With jumbo loans, you have to have cash. You can't use your retirement account to cover your reserves. So that's been a barrier to jumbo buyers in the past. I talked to a lot of people that have a lot of money tied up in their retirement account, and we can't use that to cover their reserves. So with a VA loan, there are no reserves required. So you could buy a $1 million house theoretically and have, no cash in the bank to cover reserves. So that's a huge advantage over a regular jumbo loan.
Wow.
It's much easier to qualify for.
Oh, fantastic. That opens up quite a bit more sales that way. How often can the VA loan be used? Can somebody use it twice in a lifetime or 3 times, or is it just a one-shot deal?
No, you can use it. You can use it over and over again. So just because you've had one VA loan in the past does not mean that you can't use it again. You can use it over and over and over again.
Oh, great. Yeah, it'll help. So you can actually upsize through life and then downsize once you get a little bit older and get a smaller home then, and keep using that VA loan over and over.
The other thing that you can use it for, I'd like to talk to this about to my young veterans about this, is that you can actually, young guys like you, you can actually use it to purchase investment property if you intend to live in one of the units. So you could, in theory, buy a fourplex, say, occupy one of the units, and the rents that you're collecting on the other 3 would cover the monthly payment and essentially live there for free. So the goal would be to live in that property for several years until you can refinance out of your VA loan and free up your VA eligibility, and then purchase another home with 0 down. So a VA loan can be leveraged to accumulate real estate. And there's really no other loan program that will allow you to do that. Well, there certainly isn't at 0% down, 100% financing.
Well, so Karen, I own a fourplex and I bought it on VA, and I have good equity and I want to sell that. Can another vet assume my loan?
It doesn't have to be a vet, actually. VA loans are assumable.
Oh, okay.
I don't like to talk about this though, because the reality is that it doesn't.
Oops.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, we started. We got to talk about it.
So the reality is that, say your veteran bought the house for $200,000, and now they've had it for 10 years, and it's worth $400,000. So a new buyer could assume their loan that they took out at $200,000. But they would have to have the $200,000 difference that the property's acquired in equity. So that's why VA loans are assumable, but we don't see it happening because people can purchase a home with less down with their own financing.
Okay, all right, cool. I started when in real estate when interest rates got up to 17-18%.
Right.
And assuming a 12% made a lot more sense, and people actually had cash, they just didn't want to get a loan. So, but we're not in that environment now. Forget I said anything about it. It's not there. We recorded. Typically, interest rates. I mean, say you have a 750 credit score. you've got money to close. What kind of interest rate am I looking at?
Yeah, interest rates are, high threes right now.
Right now, and I know they go up.
They
And
go
down,
up and down,
so,
but
okay.
high threes, which is phenomenal.
So that's not 19%. So run, buy your house now. You don't want that. Is there a question I'm not asking you, or we're not asking you, Karen, that we really need to, before we wind up here, that we really need to know?
No.
No.
You should know that if you're looking for a loan officer to represent you on a VA loan, that I do sit on the Fresno County Veterans Employment Committee. I'm on the I'm on the golf tournament committee. Last year, the annual veterans golf tournament here locally, we raised about $35,000 that was directed back into local charities.
Wow.
I also donate $100 to Central Valley veterans for every loan that I do, whether it's VA or not. I was their Hope Award winner last year in 2018. This is what I live and breathe.
Yeah.
And it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm very honored to work with veterans and help them become
Wow.
homeowners.
Well, again, thank you. My dad was a vet, and my heart just aches for vets and how they're sometimes treated out there. So the fact that they have an advocate like you is incredible. So
thank you. I did remember one thing we missed.
Okay.
We missed the Veterans Opportunity Program.
Oh,
That's a great program. That's being offered by the Fresno Association of Realtors. The home has to be registered with them for this program at the time of listing. You can't go back and do it after the fact.
You know what? Actually, that's changed.
Did they change that?
They changed
When
that.
did they
So
change that?
if somebody comes in with an offer, they can ask for it at that time.
Really?
That's
great
yeah.
news.
So
Fantastic.
shout out to all realtors out there that you really should be promoting your home to vets.
Yes.
Because there's such a pent up demand out there, and obviously they can afford it. And
Yeah.
So
there are 40,000 veterans in Fresno County. Yes, 40,000. We're number 79 out of the top 900 counties for VA loan origination in the nation. So for realtors, if you're not helping this part of the market, you're missing out, because there are a ton of veteran buyers out there.
Amazing.
Cool.
So, it's the Veterans Opportunity. What is it?
It's a Veterans Opportunity Program. Yes.
Okay, so
and that's
again,
money for the sellers for accepting a VA offer. It's on a sales price up to $300,000, unless they've changed that as well.
So in effect, you're raising your price another $2,000.
It's $2,000. Yes, it's $2,000 that will go back to the seller for accepting a veteran's offer. So that sweetens the pot for the seller.
And honestly, I've had sellers who would prefer a vet. I mean, that they have stated that if you can find me a vet, that's who I really want to sell to. And I think a lot of them just don't know that the program is out there, so they continue to rent, or they continue to. One vet I had, they had a house that they didn't think they could get. They didn't think they could sell, so they ended up living in a home that just was getting run down. And when I showed them what we could do, they and buy their next house as a vet.
VA also offers a renovation product. So so don't be afraid to show so don't be afraid to show veterans a property that is in disrepair, because we can include the costs to renovate or replace a roof or
shake roofs.
Absolutely. Roof. We can replace that all day long. If the seller doesn't have the equity to pay for the cost of having the roof replaced, we can roll that into the loan. So we can take care of issues with properties through the renovation program. So that's another
fantastic
for veterans.
Good.
So
time.
So here's my kudos to Karen. So I want to go back to CalVet, and by asking you this question about CalVet, I want to show everyone what your heart is. So not a lot of lenders would do CalVet. Why is that? You can say
we want the truth.
Yes, I want the truth.
Okay.
I want the truth.
To my knowledge, I'm the only local lender doing CalVet. I take a 70% pay cut on them.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing them because typically they are veterans that have been turned down other places, and that's really their only option to become homeowners. And it's more important to me to help veterans become homeowners than to make a larger paycheck.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Alright.
That's the heart that
Oh,
no,
stop.
that's the heart of Karen though. And I just think if you're out there, you're considering, you don't think you can buy a home, you need to talk to Karen. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to throw your contact information and make it all legal, all your license and everything that you want to do. And I'll put that on the end of this. So when it goes out, you will have your contact information. Where is the best place to get a hold of you? How's the best way?
559-696-2160.
And she answers your phone.
I answer my phone.
You do.
I do.
Wow,
So,
that's incredible.
is
But helpful. I like it.
there an email or anything like that?
Yeah, but that's too complicated.
Okay, then
Just
let's
call
not
me.
go there. Just
Call
call
me. I'll help.
Call. Anyway, anything else, Mike? That's right.
No, I just want to thank Karen, for coming in today. She's the one with the dark hair. And Dave, I appreciate you narrating this.
Yeah, darker ones. No, our pleasure. I mean, when we find someone that helps us in our business and is an asset and is a true advocate for somebody, we want to get them in front of you and we want to talk to you. So if you have any questions on VA, Calvet, Karen is your gal, that she's the one. If you have somebody, if you're thinking of maybe selling your house, you want to see what the value is, then reach out and talk to Mike and I. And with that said, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And this is actually probably going to play after Christmas. So what are we looking at?
Happy New Year.
Hawks?
Or
Yeah.
Happy President's Day.
President's Day. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Anyway, happy President's Day, guys, and Happy New Year. So
Right.
Dave, Mike, and Karen signing off. So
Thank you.
anyway, thank you, everyone. Bye.